Alright. You appear to be live. What was that? Oh, that was the top. Never mind. Alright. Where's my phone at? Here it is. We'll check if the streams are actually working. Mom was like, give me a call when you're off the road. I was already home. Like check 1 2. Go ahead, Dan. Shanika.
Thank you. Thank you so hard.
Oh, you didn't give me your controller.
I put it in the computer. You're
No.
just probably still on the big computer.
Oh.
Yeah, it's playing Border View upstairs. I brought it back now.
Oh, okay. No, because I plugged back in the one that was in the computer. I just assumed that one was mine. I keep forgetting that we're swapping. All right. Which yep, it's running. Nope. No, we're good. All right, ready, my love? All right, so. Right, this is like the Hall of Echoes. Read the White Witch. Talk to this person.
I give not you for lost. From this descent, celestial virtues rising will appear more glorious and more dread. Whence thou returnest, and whither wentest, I know. Direction hardly signifies.
You just add in letters to words. I can do that too. We're going in to the shopping. That's how I feel whenever they do that. Whence thou returnest and whither wentest? Wentest. Really? That sounds like something I would have gotten yelled at for using back in English class.
Yeah.
It'd be like, that is like somehow a double negative for a past like verb tense. Be quiet. Go sit in the corner. You're dumb. You're done. You're done for today. That's interesting. Are you still looking up stuff? Compendium of Mortal Technique. Speaking of which, get that filthy wretch out of my team. She's never saved me once, not ever, evers. I will stand by that. Book of the Immaculates 3, Blasphemy, Book of the Immaculates. I'm not really seeing it.
They just give it to you. Yes, now. Just look for, it's probably not like a regular book.
Ancient Tome of Body Master. Okay. Read it.
I don't know.
Okay. I mean, not today.
Okay. That might have been it.
Okay, just gives you one. Or, okay. I'm good. No, go ahead. I forgot to change the thumbnail. Dang it. Oh, that one was the one. Okay. Who's your famous? I have no idea. Blog. I guess we should go talk to Zigzags. You gotta come by.
I wonder, do you know more about the void? What it is? What lies at the heart of it?
What lies at its heart? Why, nothing, of
I don't know.
course.
Did you press Y?
The great absence of all
Yeah.
that even the gods cannot
I don't
comprehend.
know that.
It eludes us, like infinity, or the finality of tick-tocking time.
Alright. All you big armchair people. Yeah, I know.
Why? I see Master Zigzags has upgraded from his shabby little hut at the edge of the hour, from the fairy dimension to the, space-time weaver hunter imp one. What do you call this place again?
I am the last chest, the last chest, the last chest! If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it! Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each, you'll discover how to open me!
You sound like a pain in the butt.
Kind of like
Yeah.
Ha! Is that so? It seems I have my share to learn about the magical world yet. The end of time. Well, suddenly your association with Master Zigzags makes sense.
She really looks like she would be the original character art for the half demon, half god character from the US2.
she was happy.
Half demon, half human, whichever one. She really looks like she'd be that. Like,
She does.
even the voice actor sounds like it.
Well, I must say, it's no small relief to find myself in a safe haven among such allies. I believe the answer to that begins centuries ago, when your order was still cutting down so-called dark magicians by the dozens.
I
didn't
summon
know we
Dark
were-
Magician!
Yeah. See, I didn't know we were in UDO.
tap Dark Magician to reveal Pot of Greed.
Oh, yeah?
Allow me to.
How about Blue Eyes White Dragon?
So fucking stupid. That's such an old meme too. I tap this to play Pot of Greed. I now send it to the graveyard, which I then play this to double tap and play Pot of Greed.
Ours was a family of born sorcerers, you see. It was in our blood to interact with Source. But our parents were determined to curb the power within us.
You were too powerful.
Still, their meekness wouldn't save them from the Source Hunters.
I love the idea that he's completely missing the plot. So it's just like, we're in the end of time. We have met imps. We have met gods. So it's true you're a sorcerer!
This is why I'm talking to her now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just see everyone slowly turn to you. Have you completely missed the plot of what's happening? Here, listen. I am a source hunter. It is my job to rid the world of sorcerers. And they're just like, we are literally trying to save the world. Have you not been paying attention this whole damn time?
Meanwhile, yeah, how did you get this thing?
Yeah. Listening to what? Huh? Who's source hunter? Just throwing stuff over your shoulders.
Which one? Alright, cool.
Yeah. That one? Yeah, we all knew that guy.
Are we killing that one? Oh, okay, alright, never mind.
I am. But there is more to our kind than they teach at your academy. Source isn't only blood and madness. It's like lightning, an exquisite current of great power. We sorcerers are like metal steeples. Source is drawn to us, and it flows through us. But what so many fail to understand is that Source can be controlled. The power drunk through history have abused it, and all the world's sorcerers have borne terrible consequences. Tell me, Source Hunter, in all your hours studying the arcane arts, did your great masters ever suggest that perhaps not all sorcerers were evil?
No.
Did you ever hear, even once, that some of us were weak and gentle? That we could be simple forest folk healing the sick and frozen each winter?
They said that you guys say...
Witchcraft.
I'm about to say, you guys say that. That way, you know, we don't, like, put an axe in your head. They said don't listen to you.
Exactly what it said.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what a power-hungry witch would say.
No. I doubt also that they'd mention that one day this hunt of yours would birth a broken soul powerful enough to inch all of Rivellon toward oblivion.
So you're saying that your sister is evil, though? And we had nothing to do with it, and that we're still the good guys.
That's what I heard.
Never.
No, I'm just like, as a spellcaster, you can live in it.
Nah.
Oh, that's much
No.
more.
No, that would be going too far, and eschewing my own responsibility. I believe Leandra's long fall down did begin at the hands of some of your own order, but it was I who sparked all of this.
Ah, you're the older sister, right? You mean some of our killed your parents, yes.
They came on a quiet morning. My mother was wild with fright and commanded me to hide myself and Leandra outside, among the trees. Even at that young age, we knew not to question her. We climbed high into the branches of a nearby tree, and before we could look away, our parents were cut down without ceremony before our door. The Source Hunters sauntered away, wiping their blades with pride.
Saunter.
2 more sorcerers dead, a job well done.
I know that isn't really a thing, but whenever someone says that somebody sauntered away, I imagine the best lips.
Yeah.
Independent of gender. Just, kill a parent. One
Make it
more time.
orphans.
Oh yeah. Should we go looking for those orphans? Ah!
Sometimes.
When has doing a job half done ever come back to bite anyone in the butt?
Never.
Never.
From that moment on, everything was different. As we trembled in that tree, our fear and our desperation were so potent that the magic within us began to weave together. Our souls became forged together, our bond unbreakable. We would survive, thrive even within those woods, never speaking to outsiders. Our soul forge meant that if one of us were to die, the other would instantly perish too. We kept one another close.
No, go ahead.
Six years cats. You know, like everyone's compared to each other.
Oh, yeah. That's a weird thing to do. That's like Blood Brothers, but like way farther. That would actually be really funny if someone, I wish to become Soul Forged. What does that mean, that we can join our powers? No, literally, if one of us dies, then the other one dies too.
That sounds like not a great idea.
No,
I've
just
seen the way that you approach conflict.
that's my point.
I don't think this is a great idea.
Listen. I literally saw you like log rolling a tree down the hill for no reason. Just wanted to do it.
Get them my past.
I feel like you are not risk averse enough.
Yeah, I love you as a brother, but I'm gonna.
Yeah, I don't need this kind of negativity in my life.
Leandra's capacity was enormous. Source didn't frighten her, and she delved into that dark well with terrible regularity. I did my best to guide her, but she fast outgrew my admonitions. My sister and I were mired in a solitary existence, witches among the trees when Zandalore came.
Zandalore?
Leandra especially couldn't leave him be. He was a feast of information, and she wouldn't rest until she'd absorbed every bit of knowledge he offered.
Absorb every bit of knowledge? Yeah, no, you.
Their days were spent on charms, hexes, and the like. At night, Leandra would wander off to practice what she'd learned, and Zandalore and I would settle into our quiet tasks.
That's right.
Stop looking over here.
That's right. She was dating Zandalore. I forgot about this. Yes. Wow. What 5 days will do to you, or 4 days? Holy cow. That's right. Your lover was fucking your sister. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's good.
That's right. Zandalore was like.
Yeah, you cheater. What? What would they do if you were to, like,
Wait. Back up a second. Zandalore was her boyfriend. Your sister was sleeping with your boyfriend.
Yeah.
But Jake
Yeah.
was the governor who killed your the mayor? He was some kind of politician who killed your boyfriend. Okay. This is the weirdest recap that's ever happened.
I'm just saying, like,
Shanika, if I cheated on you and you saw someone hack me to death in front of them, you'd kill them too, because you'd be like, throttling them. I wanted to kill him.
Yeah, you could give me the axe.
You stole my kill.
Yeah, kind of.
It's like it's a bad COD lobby.
We were a content trio, the three of us, but base impulse would undo us. As you know, Leandra and I were soul-forged. This offered us a window into one another's souls. I knew Leandra had developed feelings for Zandalore, and she knew I had too.
Why does Ikara sound like a name, like a real person's name?
I don't even think he was that.
No, can we talk about the fact that Zandalore doesn't even sound like a real name, but you can meet a girl named Ikara?
Yeah.
That sounds weird, right? No, like, because if you just met someone named Ikara, you'd be like, oh, that's an interesting name. Definitely not European or like, you know, like English, but like, okay, neat. You met someone who's like, yes, my name is Zandalore. You'd be like, shut up. No, it's not. Where's your trench coat and your stupid little fedora?
But it was me to whom he confessed his love. Those quiet evenings together had captured his heart, as they had mine. Her heart broke the moment we announced our new attachment, and I felt the pain of it as sharply as a knife. She fled, without a word, and I didn't see her for 2 terrible years.
That's fine. Then you go to a Ren Fest and you just basically like patch it up. It's fine.
My connection to her, our soul forge, grew weaker. It was as though some third entity, a parasite, were atop our souls, sucking the strength from it day by day.
Yeah, but you probably want to not die.
Right. Let's discuss the mines. Now we should probably like go through all these. I'm interested. We should have.
We've a single order of business first and foremost. Leandra is gathering an army, and I fear we'll have to get through it if we wish to find her.
Why isn't that a character? You're so precious, I know. But no, hear me out. Why isn't that like a character? Because normally whenever you have magic users, they're always like very astute. They're very well bred. They're very learned. Why don't you just have some crackhead like magic user in the bayou, just whatever, where it's just like, we have to gonna use a southern accent because that's the only thing I know. It's been a real long time since I got the feeling. Zapping somebody. It's like, dude, literally, we are in the middle of a like delegation. We are trying to stop actual war. But come on. It kind of sounds fun, right? Like, you know that I need like my daily killing. Listen, if you don't kill anybody, I promise we will find like, I don't know, some kind of drifter or something for you to kill. Tired of killing drifters. I want to kill someone good.
It's a funny thing.
Like a politician. And they're like, dude, we're in a delegation. Shut up!
When you get to the thing, Walker's Gate,
Yeah?
when you,
Darker.
yeah, like a couple more nights in, probably have to confess to like companions. Like that you've been having thoughts.
Yeah, I know, and then everyone's just kind of like, well, as long as you don't go killing people, it's A-okay!
Nope. They're like, fine, we'll find you a target. It's not, everybody.
Yeah, kind of. Listen, Starin's just like, listen, I know some great kobolds in the area.
We'll be like, same. Let's
Right.
go, Rusty.
No, that's my favorite part is the fact that, hold on.
But first, we must learn more about Leandra's plans. How many of these so-called immaculates does she have in her palm, and to what end is she directing them?
No, what I love is the idea that you could literally have a character be like, oh my god, so you know what? So you just have a character that's like, I've really been struggling with these feelings. Like, I feel like I just want to murder everybody. You just see, like, everyone be like, oh my god, bestie. Same. No, like, literally, it's the darkest feeling. I know. It's just like, gosh, you just want to strangle someone when they're like a major convenience. No, like, literally, I want to stomp on puppies.
That's literally how the conversation goes.
Yeah, I know. And they're just like, wow, I just really feel like that's a little negative. That's what I've been saying this whole time, and you're not listening.
Just like, yes. How you doing? That's and still
Right. It's just like, that's not what I said. I said I want to literally go around murdering everybody. Listen, we can work with this.
Even will. Yes.
Yes.
Understandable. Aren't you the goody two-shoes?
Yeah,
over here?
Aren't you like the Boy Scout?
Why? It seems you're more than caught up, aren't you? You've already got the spell and the blood, both of which we'll need, if the spell is to be believed, to slice through Leandra's army of Death Knights. Remarkable. That means we've only to find Zandalor now. Long ago, when Source was banished, A league of great men and women promised to protect its secrets. The keepers of the source, they called themselves. Our wizard is its last living member. That night in the King Crab Inn, Leandra was after something that only he knew. Find him, and you'll learn where to find her. He lives in Hunter's Edge, a village east of Lucula. When last I saw him, he was in a panic about Leandra's betrayal. It's possible that he'll have flown Hunter's Edge. You may need to investigate to find a hint of his whereabouts. Take this ring, it will mark you as my ally. If you should find Xandalore, he'll know I sent you.
No.
Just give me a ring.
Yes, it's like a signet ring. Why, just?
Yes. Gosh.
I believe that our soul forge has been damaged. By what? I can only guess. The fraying of the bond between us has left Leandra adrift in a well of sorrow she truly believes will never end.
His neck is very thick.
It is. It's very stocky.
He's really been doing those neck exercises that Tyson did. I've considered doing those, but I was like, you know what? I'm also not a combat sports guy. So I don't need that. I had a crazy chin. Like, for an amateur guy, crazy. Not compared to real people. But for amateurs, compared to real boxers. No, real boxers. But like, for amateur as hell, I had a very good chin. Body made of glass. Body made of wet tissue paper. Yeah, don't hit me below my rib cage. But I remember one time this dude, like, he hit me solid, like right in the fucking solar plexus. It was straight as hell. I dropped to the ground. My coach was like, dude, get up. And I'm like, I can't. He's like, is the air knocked out of you? I'm like, no, I just can't stand up. When I tell you that I rolled out that fucking ring when that ring fell in. Coach was like, Andrew, you're out. And I was like, who deuces?
Already out.
Everyone laughed so fucking hard.
What she needs is a hand. My hand out of this abyss. If our soul forge is repaired, I am certain she'll cease blazing this path of destruction.
Right? Why is it always the besties? Besties, sister, whatever.
It's even more just
No, it is. It is. It's a lot more.
Yeah.
Faith wishes she could have.
I cannot condone the terrible things she's done, but I can seek to understand them. With our soul forge in such tatters, I believe Leandra is adrift in the not at all inconsiderable sorrows of our lives.
Just imagine her looking at you going, you know, Shanika, you better be careful. I might come after your man. You would have laughed so fucking inappropriately. You would have. You would have laughed so inappropriately hard that it would have hurt her fucking feelings.
Yeah.
Shit, that was hot back then.
Still.
No, I'm
You
not.
just that's good.
Lots of good Caribbean food.
Yeah.
What's more,
Not your fault.
I sense a terrible force bearing down upon the bond between us. It is hungry, and it consumes ever more of Leandra's mind and soul. I cannot say exactly what this force might be, but I'm certain it's both driving me out and driving Leandra on. If I could only repair the forge, I'm certain she'd put a stop to this madness. Gods, Death Knights, this is dreadful news. Worse than I could have expected.
This is
Death
like,
Knights are
we
a
should be here
terrible
before,
sign,
right?
Source Hunter.
Yeah.
Historically, they indicate their maker's intention to wage total war. Death Knights are impervious to attack, you see.
They're going.
The
Oh,
perfect
that was-
soldiers.
But anyway, we just went past it.
Yeah, we did there's.
Yeah.
So we really did this out of like sequence.
Super. She's like, oh man, they exist. Oh no, they're gone.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Anyway,
They're all trapped underground.
yeah.
We don't have any of the weapons.
Now they're buried in Ruffles. So I hope you don't need
That was the annoying part. And I was like, oh, we need Tenebrium. And you're like, oh, that weird shit, that weird rock shit that I saw inside. Yeah. Oh, I just left it.
No, not that. I didn't say that. I said I know that it came from the mines, but I didn't see a way to get to it.
Yeah.
Because we didn't disarm them properly. We didn't go get the book. And then
Yeah, in theory, what I think that we should have done was destroyed the Death Knights. And then walked around, found all the stuff, got some Tenebrium.
Where do we need to keep your forces?
No, we needed to defeat the Death Knights, find the Tenebrium, that way we could do damage against the demons. Because remember, physical attacks don't work except Tenebrium weapons. We can use magic on them.
So then once we get out there and avoid it, we need people like us to follow on.
Yep.
Fortunately, you're 2 steps ahead of my sister. That spell you've crafted will render her army utterly vulnerable. She'll not be able to hide behind Tenebrium and dark magic for long.
Yeah, that's right. I hear the temple already done. Yeah, Forgotten Gods.
So that's her plan. She intends to summon Astarte and the Void Dragon and overwhelm the goddess with an unstoppable army. With Astarte gone, there will be nothing to stop the Void from consuming all of Rivellon.
Okay.
Did she do this because she's jealous, or just for funsies?
Yeah.
Our mission is greater than us, greater than Leandra, Source Hunter. It is a quest to save all of existence from eternal blackness. Her plan must not succeed. Sister, what have you done?
You don't have to be
Alright.
How might I serve our mission? Threads I weave and tales I see. All will I tell. He is the instigator. He is the beginning of all ends. The birth father of death and void. Be wary of him. I know not what is fear, and yet, before him, I tremble. She is one whose history is shrouded in darkness.
Right.
She is more than a woman, though less than a goddess. She knows you. You have wronged her. She is part of the end, though she longs to be part of endlessness.
Okay, thank you.
The threads tell me that once... Oh, how many eons lie hidden in so small a word. Once, you strode across that hall in shining armor, a sovereign to all who beheld your might.
As they do now.
I can clearly read that armies you have led, demons and dragons you have conquered, that you have ascended. But how can this be now that you stand before me a human, a mortal? How far has your soul fled from the being it used to be? New threads, more threads we need. Can the answer be anything but you? The threads say that you slept there, you both did, until the vigil of day and vigil of night called you away.
I noticed that you both did because it implies like a two-player team. But like my genuine first thought was like you and your lover sleeping like across the room from each other. They snore.
Duty. Never did you waver from your duty, never? I cannot be certain. Perhaps, just once, you failed.
We bring it up.
The son of Frost, how mighty he was, a giant that lived for war. He and the aspect of fire, what enemies they used to be. But you sealed their allegiance and their friendship so that together, you could overcome. Overcome the dark that was spreading. Her story is the story of 1,000 tales. She has traveled the celestial sphere that is Rivellon more extensively than even the historian has. Once upon a time, her favorite words, she was of incalculable importance during the wars against the Void Guards that threatened the creation of the gods. Wherever they hid, she found them. What plans they thought most secretive, she knew them. To Leandra, she desires to be Mother of the Void, but you have the power to undo her born-in-blood litter. Though they be baptized in blood, You can cleanse the Starstones still, and use them to thwart their grim queen.
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not?
Listen, I'm hoping he'll tell us what to do, okay?
Okay.
Alright,
Someone
a
just
defeated
put it on the
Brachus
map.
Rex.
Scallywags! They are diluting Starstone with blood magic? Vile fiends! This sect, it must be stopped. Their adulteration of Starstone could hamper our efforts to undo the void. You have to trace this sect back to the very pit where it burrows. Bloodstone. The horror. Magic as dark as this. It feeds the void where we seek to starve it.
You can't get mad at me.
What?
I definitely ordered parts of the costume for the night.
That's fine.
Okay.
What made you think of that?
Because I bought some spurs. And they go
That has nothing to do with this.
Yeah, but he looks like he's in a costume in a movie. Think about it. The ADHD brain is one of the things.
He just called you a clown. I'm sorry, yesterday.
So guess what? One of the people that literally murdered the character that's murdered in the game is a rodeo clown.
I'm not gonna be a rodeo clown.
No, but I did seriously consider. I wouldn't do it for only like 12 people, but if we got like 30 people there, I would seriously consider rolling up in an inflatable like horse costume. And I put on the makeup and I'd be like, oh dear, something terrible has occurred. My dear friend, Pozo, he was murdered. This is worse than when Christopher was killed. He tried to pull a whole bunch of handkerchiefs out of a bull's nose. The blood. So much blood. Anyway. Listen, I was gonna buy the mustache. All of it. No, it's not fake. Dad has one.
I meant like for the costume that you had.
No, I
Remember,
seriously
like, Dad already
I
had
considered buying one, but the problem was that it wasn't big enough to fit my head. I looked at the
Did your
measurement.
dad have a picture?
Yes,
That sounds good.
it's genetic.
No, that's what I was asking. So you borrowed
Yes.
a shot. Okay, that was my question.
Yes.
It wasn't like
We both have
that wasn't a shot. I was like,
I have
who
a
did you get it from?
24 inch.
I know
It's
you
like
do.
24 to 24 and a half inch head.
I know. I did wigs.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Okay, let's hear you. Fight you.
Dude, I'm just serious.
I know you are. Because I have a 24 inch head.
You
I
both
know.
puzzle and delight me.
I wasn't gonna
Sarah.
tell you what
To
I
be
know.
man and can't
Yep.
Since
both.
we're here
You know
now.
what would
Such
really
an
pissed me off? I
interesting life
I almost
You
pulled the trigger
flatter
on it.
me,
I
my
almost
lady,
bought it.
but yes, I quite like to weave between two planes of existence, bound by mind and soul. There is a grandeur to it, if a humble.
Actually, you should probably close it.
Humbles rather quickly when you see
Fair.
Because that was like 20 minutes
That was like 30
of
minutes.
story that we just
That was
didn't get.
yeah, that was
May or may not have been helpful. But it's not now.
that was 38 stream minutes.
38.
We've been streaming for 39 minutes.
Wow, that was boring. You guys talked about it.
You
Okay.
We got
I am on the
further
trail,
along.
Source Hunter.
Shut. We're done talking.
Did you know any
Okay,
of
so
the
now we are going to be
Tomorrow, and then one
Come now,
on the
do you really think he'd let me in on it in advance if he'd been planning an affair with your
Right.
sister?
How can I tell? Maybe you
Alright.
talked a thing or two about slinking around.
so
If that were true, Mikhail, he wouldn't
Alright,
have
so
been
we go
murdered,
to
resurrected, and
Boking
pursued
Entrance.
by the bringer of the apocalypse.
So
of
we're going-
Zod, now would he?
True enough.
because we finished Hiberheim, right? Do we double check it? This is the end of time, and we're not fucking with that. This is definitely like a
I see no other fucking place, and I'm sure to rob everything.
going to the frozen forest. All I care about real quick.
I was just here well in here.
Oh no! There's a whole thing over here. Castle entrance.
that's how the blood went.
Right. But
Oh yes, yes, yes.
I don't remember what we were talking about. I know, we went through night. That was after that. It's like, I want to be a clown.
I think you did it right.
But how did we get through here?
Good question.
Shit, that was a spell, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
Well, I should organize your inventory for buttons. As much as you yell at me over that.
there we go.
Make sure that was it.
Yeah. Force field barrier for bypass stuff.
Read it. You spoke for the barrier of the Winter
That's how we
King.
got it.
Different door.
Yeah, I know. He's on the other side. I thought it would just work here too.
That's obviously a thing, though,
It is.
right?
It's so cold here.
Fine. It's a warm summer's day. It is today. Llama.
Hold on, there's a statue.
So we are supposed to track that one day.
Yes,
Outside the bus.
yes.
At the same time, or
I don't know. Just check on. We need to answer a question from one of the nearby statues. 9A. Oh, you know what? There.
You who seek the winter
Yep.
treasure, prove your intention, prove your worth. I demand to know if friend you be, the name of the earthen brother of Boreas.
maybe
Yes.
that's definitely over college.
Does sound like pretty blurry. Yeah.
Correct you are, and freely may you enter.
Maybe.
No, I really think that is.
That might be. No, I'm not joking. Yeah. That was definitely a thing where it was like only those who actively pay attention.
Which I did. I was just here.
Uh-huh. Definitely Karlak.
Intruder spied.
Nope, good choice. That's it.
Intruder spied.
Mr. Invisible.
Intruder spied. Intruder spied.
Alright, I will.
Intruder spied. Intruder spied.
Oh!
That is not what I thought was.
I must have I was literally
You
thinking to
just
myself,
missed it.
I was thinking to myself, wow, I'm so glad that I have this much time to be invisible. Alright, please fix that. Thank you.
I was joking with you.
Gosh, darn it.
Oh, that was funny though.
You suck so hard. Middle, I think.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Intruder spied.
Yeah, you got another door.
Intruder spied.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So if you can resurrect me, that'd be awesome.
I can't put Roger. I put it pull down because they're gonna. Well,
Oh, I know. Well, if you resurrect me, I can hide. I swear to goodness. You're being such a husk. Do not waste a scroll being a hussy. That's fair.
Intruder spied.
Alright. I'm gonna run over to the other side.
Intruder spied.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that side. I thought you meant like towards the gate.
No. Turn invisible and run through, okay?
I cast invisibility.
You don't have to announce it.
Wow. Almost stepped on that.
Yep.
Jesus.
Alright, send stars this way, the pyramid.
Yep. We will definitely save here. Don't have to do
You know,
that
it's
again.
looking for lava. Immediately lava.
Yeah, immediately lava.
Yes.
Absolute problem.
Alright, you should see.
Yeah, it's gold.
Alright, so I'm gonna hop the fence. Give me a boost. And then I'll just like throw like
Ah!
go up I'll just set up all the traps.
Yeah, right.
Meat and greedy.
Guilty.
Oh, see what's done. Where's your
I left him behind just in case.
Oh. Did not die with this?
Yes.
One man's trash is another man's trash.
Well, if you are glowing, why do you glow?
With the
Why
candlelight?
can't I attack this? Why are you glowing?
If you look any of them, they do that.
Yeah.
You're being really negative right now.
Why is it red on the mini-map? It's
Sword
going
kit.
to fight us.
You gotta take the sword kit.
I've got my eyes on the prize.
You can't prove that. You're
Look
being
at the mini-map.
so racist.
They're enemies.
Right now. So why? Because they're red. Racists. Rubies are a precious gem indeed, and humanity's best friend against the harmful effects of weather and climate. Infused in one's equipment, they can protect an adventurer throughout the direst landscapes, from dry deserts to freezing tundra.
It's definitely not true. But if it is, we should save it first. I know.
Probably. We'll see you next time. Dragon Ball Z.
My book.
Uh-huh.
What?
Gonna start keeping only like 2 notes in each video.
Funniest moments.
Is that way you can try and minimize the amount of editing that you already have to do? Not full shorts. Video.
The stone is adorned with strange runes.
No!
The stone is
So, do we want to deal with this?
Right?
Sicil City Library. Bless you. If you try to open the coffin, then you'll see that its lid is adorned with strange runes. To read the runes and open the coffin, you need the book Forgotten Language of Fairy, which can be purchased from Victoria in Sicil City Library. Inside the coffin, you'll find some random loot, including probably a legendary item.
You sure we didn't rob them already?
You want me to go back real quick?
I'm pretty sure we robbed them.
You want me to go back real quick?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's the thing that we stole in the beginning.
I have to take everybody with us. So, do you care? It's not leveled. It's not leveled loot.
Heard any good tales, my friend?
No, it's not leveled. I told you this.
Heck was decent.
Oh wow.
Uh-huh.
What?
Uh-huh.
What? What you doing over there, baby girl? What was that? What was it?
So you have to heck.
What was the fight?
It looked, I don't know.
Look at it again. It might be
I
bullshit.
sent it to you already.
Oh, did you? Did you? Did you? Looks like bullshit. Looks like bullshit. Jamie, looks like bullshit.
You didn't even burn it.
Yeah, this was on fire. So,
I think it's right.
winning.
It's right.
The stone is a
Probably could, actually.
Seems to be a lot of lava. Happening.
It does. It would be funny if there was a thing where it's like, yeah, no, you're immune to fire, not invulnerable. What does that mean? Like, you won't die from it, but like, it's gonna hurt every fucking step of the way. So one hour motion.
I know. Let's,
And it does genuinely look like we've done all of Hiberheim.
yeah.
Right. We're back to Cecile. Or I'm sorry, into the forest. Alright, then I guess the next
May the goddess guide you
episode.
through the forest and keep you safe.
We've done everything, so where's the area to go next?
May the goddess guide you through the forest and
forest.
keep you safe.
Come hither, sweetheart.
Wanna have a good time?
Every time you brighten my day.
Oh, dear, dear. You'll hardly impress the conduit with such a clouded look about your eyes. But not to fear, not to fear. I've just the potion for that.
You and someone, are you?
Ah, thank... Oh. You haven't any ale, have ya? Well, never mind for now. What sort of magical relics can I offer ya? Blessed by the goddess they are, each and all.
Perfect scroll.
Come hither, sweetheart.
Everything. I don't have enough points for it. I think I have enough points for it. One second. I think I have a
Come hither, sweetheart. Or if I had a star every time you brighten my day.
Over here, sweeties. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment.
South East or East.
You believe in the gods, baby. Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Portal to the mines.
You want this?
Yeah.
actually.
There it is.
Okay.
Okay, what am I doing? Skills. Values. Nope. Am I not a... Oh, I'm not a geomancer.
But you do oil stuff. Well, yeah.
Oh, I don't have it. Okay, so what skill level is it? What skill level?
I don't know. It's a scroll. But actually working. Look damage.
I see it.
Yeah.
Do I have an empty
I just picked one up.
geomancer
Asking
book?
if you have the skill itself.
No, not yet. No.
Okay. Here. There you go.
You believe in the gods, baby, because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Ask
I
me
was
for the skill.
reading. Absolute hustle. You're an absolute hustle.
Tell me, sweetie, are you with someone or are you alone?
This one you. Please. That's
Where to? Good. So hard.
I'm so funny. So don't
I'm gonna fight you so hard. Second book. I really don't see it here.
There you go. I was looking for it
Okay. You said boop, there you go, so I was looking for it.
just now.
You sent me 3 of them. About 3.
I think if I already had it.
Yeah. There you go.
Praise the goddess!
Back to you.
I'll pass the trial!
Friend, this is most excellent news. Welcome to the Immaculate Fold.
I don't have enough.
Yeah, I know. You will eventually.
Yeah, but
Tell me, sweetie, you and someone...
alright, shall we head over to our spot? We got some.
Blink, traffic.
These goblins are worse than the trolls. Half as dumb and twice as mean.
At least they don't have that distinct underside of a bridge aroma.
Better that than reeking of fresh blood.
I need 2 level 3 instances so I can become a level 3 man at arms and a level 3 geomancer. You're being incredibly negative about my current situation. Which is fine, thank you.
What letter am I tracing into the sky?
Why you so hard? Is this the correct path?
I sense something here. A great darkness, yes, but more than that, a great power.
Into the pregnant wilds they went. Into the devil's den they crept.
I'll double check something real quick.
Yeah, where's the forest?
Alright.
Southeast to Hunter's Edge. North to incomparable suffering. Well then.
Southeast it is.
Why did
Yeah, I would
No,
say
it
southeast
is.
it is. Let's
Did you
see.
not read the sign?
You know what? We're gonna stop here. We're gonna save. I'm gonna fight you. Good night, problem children. We will see you next time. Have a wonderful night. Don't do anything I would do.